We hear everything going on, but no solution. So we decided to bang our heads against the book, against AI research, et cetera, and came up with a strategy that most TikTok creators can use and implement in their everyday life. So let's get this going. I'm going to share my screens, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for coming to LL Studios Top 5. And I really appreciate y'all taking your time to come out here and to our luxury virtual events. I hope you're enjoying the seats and got to mingle and interact with one another. And let's get ready to learn and implement these actions into your everyday content creation. And I'm going to share the screens now. I think y'all should be able to see. Yeah, you should be able to see. Okay. All right, let's get ready to go. It's the top 5. The top 5. I'm sorry. Just trying to get everything, the windows and everything situated so I can provide y'all with everything I need to know. Let's put this in screen. All right. Welcome to the top 5 things that TikTok Black creators can do. Sponsored by LL Studios 2069 LLC and hosted by your one and only Lucius Lion, aka Luscious Lucius. To others, just Lucius. And let's begin the talk. Let's talk about it. No one is talking about this. Everybody is talking about the story behind the story. And no one had actually put any concrete action plans for those creators who having these situations that's popping up in TikTok. No one took the time to analyze and see what actions or what steps that the Black creators can come up with. So I figured I came up with a solution I think might piss off TikTok, might piss off some of those trying to be correct about this creators that are non-Black that basically taking the content and making money from it. So we figure we'll come up with solutions on all fronts since TikTok isn't trying to do anything to help, or if they are, they're dragging their feet about it. So here we go. Me. Let's talk about me and my story, from music to photos. I understand about being worrying about your content getting stolen. So let's get back to the TikTok situation. So all I'm hearing is a lot of people talk about cancel or jumping ship, going to different other platforms, or just basically just leaving their whole account with their fans and trying to transition to maybe IG, YouTube, which is not a bad thing. You never want to put all your eggs in one basket, any platform, because basically you are renting space on their platform. You building your own, I guess you could say, legacy or your own digital identity on one platform. It's never a good idea, ladies and gentlemen. Always protect yourself. Always try to find a way to diversify, I would say. So hopefully, that's what y'all doing now, as you can see what's going on with TikTok. As I was talking about earlier, nobody really talking about the things that are hurting Black creators. All they talking about is a strike. But here's all the problem. Black creators always feel like they content is being stolen and carried away by non-Black creators, as I say earlier, and not being credited for it. Number 2, TikTok isn't working on fixing the problem, the issue. They're doing a lot of PR talk, but no, that's it. No talk, no action. And the third thing is you're not taking control. You're not thinking about yourself as a business. You're not putting the control in your hand. You let other people control your destiny or your happiness. It's just never a good thing. There's other issues with TikTok besides the things I said earlier. Also, you have the dangerous challenges that's killing people as the blackout game and all this other crazy challenges that have TikToks in the crosshairs of parents and senators and congressmen. So there's a lot of other issues we are not really going to touch on right now, but they are. Now, let's get to the substance of this event, this session, this enlightenment of what TikTok creators should present themselves. So, are you ready to fight for what's yours? Let's begin. Let's begin. The top 5 things creators can do. Let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Let me see you. Yeah, see you. Good. All right, let's go. Like I told you, I'm gonna just get it short to the point and take these actions and go with it. As I say, after all of this is over, you can mingle with others of creators and like-minded people in the lounge. It will be open until 6. So enjoy, mingle, network, make some new friends, and join the revolution of protecting your content, protecting who you are trying to become, protect your assets, because nobody else will. But LL Studios is here to help you in that situation. So let's begin. Number 5, we're going from top 5 down to the top 1. Everyone is talking about what TikTok should do. My thing is, screw what TikTok going to do. TikTok going to do whatever they want. They are a private company, so they don't do exactly what they want to do, and nothing you can say change that. They are a private-owned Chinese company, which means they don't have to worry about no really board members and stocks owners to address these issues. They can say one thing like they always do from one side of the mouth and continue talking to the other side of the mouth and just give a lot of lip service. So why don't you just find other like-minded individuals who are into programming, coding, and go about? Also, they also is a app. I think is oh my god, what was that app name? I can't. It just went out of my head at the moment I was just about to say it, and now I do not want to say the wrong name. Isley Brothers, one of the Isley Brothers' son. Just look for the Isley Brothers' son. Did a platform, and I had it, and it just slipped. But yeah, look him up, and it's Black-owned business. Check into that here. That's look promising. It's in the top 40 of I think Apple and Google and apps. And also, if you don't want to do that, you can also look into no coding. They have platforms that are called that you can get into. That doesn't mean that you need to know coding. You could put up a platform or put up a platform for you to or your team to put together and find ways to implement those no-code platforms into your content creations. If you want to know more about no coding, the gentleman I could recommend you right off the bat is Doc Williams. I know him. We haven't met in person, but virtually. I mean, virtually we met multiple times. Talk over Zoom. He is a very good guy. He'll make you think. So Doc Williams from Brand Factory, just look that up. Brand Factory Incorporated. Doc Williams, he got his YouTube channel. Look for him. He's definitely into the no coding, so you can learn a lot from him and get some ideas. And he'll definitely ask you before you jump on any platform, what are you looking for? What are you trying to do with that platform? Will this platform fit your needs? So basically, find out what you want to do and implement that. Doc Williams, the best guy I could tell you for no coding, and he is on YouTube. So check him out. Tell him Lucius sent you. He'll know exactly who I am. All right. Number 4, take what's yours. And what I mean by take what's yours, since everyone talk about strikes, ever since everybody was talking about the strikes, and since everything been locked down, as in content elements, especially with content dancing contests. Content. They had, as of now, haven't seen anyone really came up with anything that's like wow. And when I mean wow, you know exactly the past challenges that have everybody just jumping on. Then you see those non-black content creators like vultures take it and run with it to make millions of views and then get brand endorsement. So take what's yours. What I'm telling y'all, if now that y'all got evidence that the world's seeing exactly what happened now, any future or past that took any of your content that use your dances and you know they did, or that you seen like that's mine, you got all right now to go about and say you personally train or personally coach this so-called mega star content dancer, or whoever they might be, male or female or team, that they using your content without your permission. They ain't giving you credit. Why look for credit? You just take that credit. I trained them. Yes, I coached them. They are basically taking your content and learning from you. So you are the teacher. So you take it. Just like any other teacher, it's like, yes, I did this for that student. You did that for that particular content, not content maker, but content borrower that basically use your content to blow their account, blow their status, blow their financial well-being to the next level. So why not you credit yourself? Why ask? You did it. They taken it. So it's time for you to take back. So yeah, I took that. I trained them. And let them come after you. Use your fans and go after them. And make them did like that lady. Deleted. She couldn't even give her credit. She deleted it. I can't even think of the vulture name. But she deleted without giving the dancer, where everybody, in the meanwhile, everybody was telling her not to do it, but she did it, and she's seen what happened. So why she should be surprised? She shouldn't did the dance in the first place. It was a strike. But oh well, I digress. Oh, I hate to say this. The reason I'm sound like this is I am also an undefeated union rep. And anybody know, I'm a union rep for the government. So basically I defend the workers. I defend people with their livelihoods, and I'm undefeated. So I think in this way, that's why I came up with this top 5, because I look at strategies and look at things in a chessboard way, as in basic chess strategies. So maybe I sound a little harsh on the lady. That's just my union side coming out. So I digress. Now, next, number 3, go after the brand. And what I mean about going after the brand is that if you don't want to do number 4, as in take your content and saying, hey, I trained that person, I did this, I trained them, I coached them. I was their instructors. If you don't want to do that route, then you could also go after their brand. If that person is taking your content and you knew you put that content in front and before this artist or before this particular influencer took your content, and then they went about and did what they did, and then they tag a brand, then you go after the brand. Do a video, and ask, basically tag that in that video of the influencer who basically use your content without crediting you and make it seem like it's theirs. Tag them in the video and tag the brand and basically ask that brand, do you endorse? Do your brand endorse theft? Do your brand support or endorse theft? Put it on Broad Street. Hey, this person used my content. They didn't give me credit. They got you tagged on here. Do your brand support that? 9 times out of 10, a brand will back their behind up like, yo, we don't want no part of this. And knowing that you are that type of content, you are very like that content maker that is very sensitive about their and they want to protect they. No brand would not want to deal with an influencer that is putting that kind of heat on their brand, have people look at their brand with that person. So if you want to go out the brands that way, that's one way you could do it. This way you cut into those vultures that's taking your content, not getting you credit. We're cutting in their financial status, their financial income. And a lot of brands will be very leery on working with someone like that. So that's another strike you could go for. Let's move on. Oh, before I move on, I had to take a water break. Mouth getting parched. Excuse me. So, number 3. Now we're going to 2. Yes, I also did this design. This is my nieces and my sister. I took this photograph. So, this is number 2. Number 2, get ready to position yourself. What I mean, get ready to position yourself as in finding ways to protect your content. Meaning, if you know they are coming after your content, and you know your content is that damn good, and people are taking and not giving you credit, and you just getting tired of it, even after the steps I gave y'all earlier, gave you earlier to proceed, and you just still tired of people taking your content, tired of looking for the satisfaction of somebody actually don't give you credit, which don't hold your breath on 9 times out of 10. Then as TikTok, as I noticed from our research, TikTok have the split screen. That person who's took your content and they're using it to dance, or you could basically, okay, let's say like this, and this I have in my head. You know how TikTok have the split screen? You could take another content of somebody else, you probably put that tag, and I guess they have the verses, then you come up with your first 5-second or 10-second of your classic, wherever that looks like fire to that person who you challenging, and then have the whole screen just go blank. And then on there, you have subtitles telling everyone, if you want to see the rest of this, go to this link. And this way, if they do, they can have to pay a membership or pay per content, as I call it, pay to play. So this way, if a so-called influencer, dance influencer that's already getting brand endorsement, always getting paid, and they are using your content and not giving you the credit or not even acknowledging you, they'll be desperate, and they know they're using your content. Make them pay for it. Have them some type of membership. Have some type of paywall. So you have that duel or you have that dance, you put in the screen, maybe the first 5 seconds of something lit that look like, oh, this will be the and static screen. Then you have the sub bars coming out, and then you have the subtitles saying, go to this link, for more content, or see the rest of this content, and have a link to that particular video, and charge $25, $35, $50, depending on how hot that song is, or how much the challenge is looking like. This way, you will get paid, even if they want to take it and they go, you got paid off it. And enough people, listen, there'll be enough people, and then with that, it will pay especially if you have a large followers, and you also know that particular influencers do take your stuff. Listen, even if they take your stuff, that's your content. Now we're talking about a whole different status. That means they taking stuff that you are basically producing as a brand. You have a paywall, and then if they taking it out giving credit, because you can put in the agreement, the terms and agreement, if they do decide to use your dance, they got to give it, or they fall in some type of legal situation. This way, you put in some bite to your stuff, because they are taking content from a platform that you have a membership, that you have legal. You can have some type of legal bite to that. That's food for thought. And a lot of content, vultures would think twice. So you have Teachable, Kajabi, who else I could think of? Well, I have a list down here. You have all these, so you could start in and set up a course. Like, you can also do courses or membership or one-time payoff for certain video content, and go from there. That's something to think about. So I hope you take that into consideration. So the last and number one thing is start seeing yourself as a business, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not telling you anything as a legal legal advisor. All I'm saying, you need to find a legal advisor wherever you're at in this world, wherever country, state, wherever. Find that person who knows your local and state or regional laws or country laws. Put yourself in a structure as a business, LLC in the States or incorporate other places they have. Take that and make yourself a business, make your content under your business brand. That way you really have more weight to it. And 9 times out of 10, those vultures or those who just want to take and not give would think twice about taking something from a company, not knowing if you are just a small company or you have a team behind you with a team of lawyers, and you're looking like a fierce beast out here on the social media world. So 9 times out of 10, nobody really want to deal with that. So you need to look into that. And sorry about that. That's my dog, Bear. But that's how it goes. We are down to number 1. I mean, we finished 1, and now we just have to do, you can find us at any social media platform on the LL Studios 2069 LLC. And I hope that we get a chance to see each other. If you have any questions or any comment, just look for us. You can also hit us up at info at LL Studios 2069 LLC. And I hope to hear from y'all. I hope this helped y'all. I hope this take you to the next level. And I wish you the best in your ventures in social media, business, and content making.
This video was brought to you by LL Studio 2069 LLC. We hope you take action on some of the tips from Lucius Lion and Lucius. We wish you the best. This had been an LL Studio 2069 LLC production. You can follow us on Instagram at LLstudio2069_LLC. The Empire of Possibility. Be bold, be different, be unique. We are the Knights of the Underdogs.